What is up, my turtles? My name is Jimmy, also known as YmmijTortuga, and welcome to Eternal Sonata. Now, this is a game based around the Frederick Chopin, I believe his name is. What we're gonna find out, but it is basically about the famous composer and just a nice little story that he had in his dreams before his death, and it's, I don't know too much about the guy, but the story behind this game in particular, obviously its game is not entirely right, but it is really good. No spoilers. No spoilers. Alright, so we're gonna get into the game before we lose the spoilers here and whatnot. So let's go here, let's figure this out. So this game initially came out on the PlayStation 3, by the way, so the graphics aren't gonna be totally up to date, but it's still a very good game regardless, and it's something that I wanted.
Why did it happen?
Why
was she destined to die? What crime could a girl
to share
like
with
that
you
have
guys.
possibly
Okay.
committed to deserve such a
I got my
grim
G Fuel
fate?
too.
She was only 14. And during those brief 14 years, what did she do? Simply cherish a love of music and revel in her girlish dreams. I'll never forget her. Even if the cruel passage of time should wear the threads of my memory so thin they break, I will always remember.
So, once more, a new journey begins.
Once more. I don't remember if we actually meet that woman there. I have played this before, by the way.
Emilia.
Emilia.
Once again, it all comes to an end.
Does it, though?
It's lovely to meet you. Or perhaps it would be more fitting to say, welcome back.
I must do this. And it's for the person who means the most to me. My life is nothing compared to his. Doing this is easy if it's for him.
Yeah. I remember seeing that the first time. I knew that was gonna happen. It's like,
Thank you, everyone. I know it didn't last very long. But really, this was the best time I've ever had in my life.
Boy.
If I blow him a kiss, I wonder, will it reach him up there? No, I guess it won't.
Bye. Oh, man. Look how pretty, though.
The rippling surface of flowing water transforms the soft light of the morning sun. The beams combine, becoming a spotlight that paints the stage. The flowers awaiting the curtain's rise display faces of bright red and brilliant yellow. They turn their ears to listen to the performance that is about to begin. Accompanied by the gentle rhythm of a babbling brook, the birds begin to sing.
Brook.
Meanwhile, a mischievous sea breeze causes a rustling amidst the leaves of the trees, disrupting the concert.
I don't think I ever listened to these, to be fair. I think I always
It is a
skipped
familiar
these.
scene, one that has unfolded every morning since the beginning of time.
Because it wasn't totally
And
part
even
of the
now,
story.
The daily overture continues.
So
Its delicate, perfect balance.
I'm
never
debating.
faltering,
I might
never
finish this one since we already started, but... And I know I'm talking over him, but, I mean...
In the midst of this joyous orchestration, at the center of the morning's discordant musical performance, lies a small village nestled deep in the wood.
There is small village, yes, is good.
The name of the village is Tenuto.
Tenuto.
It sits atop a hill which overlooks the coastline. In fact, the town is only about 4 miles from the sea.
That's not too bad.
Tenuto is very lucky in this regard, for the town enjoys a wonderful cool breeze and a view that is nothing short of amazing.
I mean, look at that view. I mean, even with its, you know, not entirely up-to-date graphics, that still looks very good. The game is 10 years old,
Then
a little
there
over.
are the flowers. They seem to blossom almost everywhere
Blossom.
in the town. They paint the landscape with color as far as the eye can see. And they are the reason Tenuto is also known by another name, the Village of Flowers.
Yeah. And we just saw that.
There is a harbor town at the foot of a hill that can be seen from Tenuto. When night falls,
Yeah, look at
the
that.
lights from the town
Look at that, too.
shine
It's so
like
good.
diamonds and open the hearts of those
It's
who gaze
so
upon
good,
their
guys.
illustrious
I can't
splendor.
wait to get into this game. The opening of games is always slow.
Under normal circumstances, one might expect
And-
to find a bustling shopping district for tourists. In
And
a
again, I'm
village
not
as
100%
beautiful
sure
as
I'm
this
going to go through every single one of these.
However, no such shops are to be
Because,
found.
really,
Not here.
like I said, I mean, it's painting the landscape, so to speak. And,
In fact, the village is quite
and yeah.
almost strangely quiet. It is a place that exudes a peaceful tranquility, a tranquility that further increases its allure, as well as its mystery.
Yeah. I kind of forget how things play out and stuff, and I'm anxious to get into this. So like I said, I'm going to finish this one, but I don't think I'm going to listen to every single one of these as he talks throughout the entirety of the game. Although, I never did see them either, and this would be a good time to share them. I'm glad I didn't skip, because I didn't remember this. I don't remember if I remember this part.
Mommy, why are there waves in the sea?
Yeah, I do remember
Well,
this part.
darling, there are waves because of the moon.
Because of the moon?
Yeah, I do remember this part.
That's right.
Okay.
The moon charms the water in the ocean with its beauty. And because the moon is so beautiful, the seawater just can't sit still.
Is that true? Really?
Oh.
Really? Don't you feel your heart start fluttering inside of you when you look at the moon?
I do!
She's so cute.
What about the puddle? Will it make waves when the moon comes out too?
No, dear. There's not enough water. You need lots and lots of water, like the ocean, before it can make any real waves.
Oh, I see. But that's weird. Why can't a little bit of water make waves too?
Because reasons.
The amount of water is the most important part of creating waves. That can be said about people as well. There are many things in this world that can charm people's hearts, just like the moon charms the sea.
Yeah.
Things like wealth, vanity, status, image, and power.
Doesn't sound like all
People
good
who are
stuff.
drawn to these things create waves, and the fear in their hearts makes the waves grow bigger and stronger. The more people there are, the bigger the waves can become. And as the number of people grows, the waves grow bigger and bigger. It can lead people to start terrible conflicts. This is probably too hard for you to understand.
I guess.
If something like that ever were to happen, the only way to stop it would be for you to jump into the ocean. Because when you do, those big waves will become calm again. It may be difficult to do, but if you can be very brave, you'll bring joy to the person who means the most to you.
Didn't we just say that at the beginning there?
Then I'll do it!
Yeah, she's so cute.
Really, though, comparing seawater stirred up by the beauty of the moon
I love this
to
game,
the
man.
ugly waves
really do.
created by the
It's good
effects of
stuff.
human desire is rather an insult to the ocean.
Okay. So, we're starting to see some good pictures. Okay, here we go. This is important. October 16th, 1849, 10:40, 8 p.m. You see the piano there. So, here we go.
He seems to have calmed down, hasn't he, Doctor? He doesn't look like he's in pain the way he did before.
It seems as though he must be having a pleasant dream.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that would be nice. It would be even better if that means he's headed towards recovery. A full recovery.
It's said that people can have the most peaceful dreams just before they pass on.
What are you talking about? How can you say that?
I apologize. Hopefully, it's just an old wives' tale.
Frederick.
He does look very peaceful, actually. Frederick. Chapter 1, Raindrops. Here we go. Very, very nice. I'm so excited, guys. I think this is where I start controlling, and this is where the game is going to reteach me how to play. I do remember most of the mechanics, but I also know the early game is very different from later game. Path to Tenuto is nice, and stuff like that. So, all of this will get more enjoyable and stuff. So now Polka has grown up. So obviously the very beginning was...
I guess I took longer than usual. Mom's probably worried about
in the
me.
future, I guess
I
you
better
can
get
say.
home before it gets dark.
So, yeah, we'll see that. Basically, I'm saying we'll see that scene again. At the very beginning, the one where she jumped off the cliff. So, yeah, I can control her now. Oh, okay. Let's get back to Tenuto. Yeah, let's. Alright, so I can hit the triangle and I can do certain things. I can load. I cannot save yet. I don't have anything. I'm going to spend a lot of time in this menu as time goes. So let's go to Tenuto Village. So there's a save point. So there we go. So now we can save. Please. I like how it says PlayStation 3 system. Because again, this game was initially on PlayStation 3. And actually, as I understand it, it was initially set out for the Xbox, probably 360. That was the one with the PlayStation 3 at the time. And yeah.
Yeah, animals that live in the forest around here aren't really very strong, so I should be able to defeat them without too much trouble. But just to be safe, I'll go over the basics of how to fight again.
View the tutorial? Yeah, it's been a while.
Let's see. The turn order goes from fastest to slowest, right? It
Yeah.
looks like it's my turn now. I should try moving around a bit to start with.
Left stick is to move.
Until this action gauge runs out of time, I can move around to anywhere I want. The
Yeah.
action gauge only decreases when I'm actually doing something, so if I don't know what to do next, I can stop and think about it without losing my turn. Moving around isn't the only thing I can do. I can attack enemies too. This time, I think I'm gonna try using the attack button.
Yeah, it's...
Now I've got it! I'm starting to remember how to do this more and more! There's
Yeah.
also one other thing about the action gauge. Every time one of my attacks hits an enemy, the action gauge goes up a little, which means that the more I attack my enemies, the more extra time I'll get to keep on moving and fighting.
Oh,
Alright,
yeah.
I think maybe it's time to try attacking.
I missed.
Oh, it looks like all the time in the action gauge has run out already. I guess that means my turn is over. I guess I'll just have to wait until it becomes my turn again. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot about that. When the next arrow appears overhead like
Yeah,
this,
you can
it
tell
means that my turn will be
who's
coming up
next and stuff like
That
that.
way I
Okay.
have time to prepare, and I won't be surprised by it suddenly becoming my turn. Okay, it's my turn again. I feel sorry for this little guy, but I guess I'd better finish him off.
Okay.
Orange glow!
That's because I suck.
Oh, look out! By pressing the guard button when an enemy attacks and this icon appears, I can defend myself. But I have to get the timing just right, so I really need to concentrate.
Yeah, I remember that. I was ready too, so...
And if I want to run away, I press and hold down the L1 and R1 buttons at the same time when it's my turn. But I need to hold down the buttons during my entire turn, so I have to watch for the next arrow. That way I can start holding down the L1 and R1 buttons before my turn even starts and make sure I'm able to get away. I think that pretty much covers all the basics of fighting. Okay, I'm almost done. I just have to keep at it.
Okay. So, I think that was pretty self-explanatory. So basically...
Okay.
So basically what happens is, as you move, time goes down. As you stay still, time stays still. And then, you know, as you hit enemies, the time gauge goes further and stuff like that. I needed to remember that. So that's why I wanted to do the tutorial. But that probably could have come back to me. I don't... so let's do that. So we're gonna explore this path to Tenuto. And as the episodes go and more and whatnot, we'll get there.
Just watch this.
And that. Alright, so we got a thing down here. So here's a chest. We can interact with it. It's a peach cookie. Oh yeah, the cookies. The cookies help restore health. I remember that. So, so let's go over here. Nothing over here. And then next part. Path to Tenuto, Tenuto North section. Alright, so there's two of them here.
I'll do my best.
So, yeah, okay. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, they're just gonna run away. That's fine. Awesome. Easy enough. Easy enough so far. Obviously, these battles get much, much harder. And, I am gonna say that, eventually utilizing your time is going to be very, very,
Just
useful. Okay. Cool, cool. But yeah, utilizing your time is going to become very useful. You gotta utilize, like, the time exactly right. So, to maximize the efficiency of what you can do in your turns.
I'm so tired. There's so many people living in Retardando. Why won't any of them buy from me?
Alright, I remember. Retardando is that, oh, right. Yep, I know. Hello. A little chipmunk, bye. So, what she's upset about will be explained momentarily.
I guess you don't want to be touched by me either.
This poor girl.
Come and buy some of Tenuto's famous floral powder. It works very well. Please, give it a try.
Floral powder? I didn't know people still made that. What with the mineral powder we can get these days, why would anyone need that stuff? Now, I don't mean to be rude, honey, but floral powder just isn't useful anymore.
I guess no one around here wants to buy it.
She's just trying to make ends meet, you know?
Ow! Hey, what was that for? What's your problem? But I didn't do anything. Who do you think you're talking to?
Are you all right?
That's useful.
Well, did that help? Does it feel any better?
Stay away from me! Don't touch me!
Well, rude.
Wow! Did you see that, Mom? She was glowing!
Come back here right now! Never go near anyone that glows like that girl did. Do you understand me?
But why?
Because I said so, that's why. Now come
Oh,
on.
I hated that answer as a kid. Because I said so. Why? That does get explained a little later. Why they're afraid to touch her. But, yeah, that wasn't a good. So that was her, experience in Retardando, I guess. And, yeah, here we go. Wired peach cookie! Cookie! So, do we...
Just watch this!
Do we get the more advanced yet?
Good!
Because I already know. As you can see, I know how to, I guess, heal. If you hit the triangle, you do a special attack. And yeah, you can do that. Now, my attack, Orange Glow, as you saw, actually heals, so.
Just watch this!
I was trying to get that timing back down.
Orange glow! Good!
Oh, ow, 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 ow. Ow. Such rude.
Orange glow!
Okay. There we go. So, again, utilizing your actions, utilizing your times. If you were moving, your time gauge goes down, basically. And utilizing that properly will make the game that much easier eventually. Alright, we made it to Temenuto, so let's see what happens here. But like I said, I basically know that, but we haven't really talked about how that works yet in tutorials or anything. But yeah, you can do the action. It just, you can do the special action with the triangle button. It just takes a lot more time. And I'm not sure if you noticed, but after I finished my regular attack with the X button, I was still able to hit the special action with the triangle button. So that becomes very useful. So I'm so excited. I can't wait to get past basically this particular part, because this is, you know, learning the game, etc. And yeah. Boom. There we go. Oh my goodness. Not quite sure why that took so long. Okay, hello. Oh my, welcome back, Polka. How was the city? You don't look very good. You're probably tired. You better hurry on home and get some rest. And home is over here. So, let's go home. And, let's do things. I gotta hit the X button. Okay. I can't just run in like Pokemon. Okay, there we go. And now we're gonna talk about, what happened. Very, very nice. Mom, I'm home. Mom! Oh, that bread is so good.
I'm home.
Welcome back, Polka. Oh, you must be exhausted. I've made some nice hot stew.
Mom, are you afraid to touch me?
You used your magic in Retardando, didn't you?
Why does everyone avoid me?
Because they think they'll get sick if they touch you, even though it's not true. I'm living proof that it isn't true. After all, I live with you and I'm fine.
I'm not afraid of dying from the illness, Mom. It's just, well, I'm just sad that no matter what I do, I can't make any friends.
That is sad. That's so sad.
Polka.
Oh, man. And now it's nighttime. So that's why people think that because she's sick, but
run!
She's able to...
Hold on, Riddle! Wait for me!
To die, and they think it's gonna
Where are you going with my bread?
Catch them. And, this. Good.
It's those brats again. Maybe I should poison the dough next time.
Oh my god. Thieves.
Oh boy, that was a close one, Redo.
Nah, that was easy.
Easy? Jeez, if that's what you call easy, I'd hate to see hard.
Don't worry. Come on, let's deliver the bread. I'm sure everybody's getting hungry.
Yeah, okay. But I don't like the rats down there.
Rats?
Come on, what do you expect? I mean, they live in the sewers. There's bound to be a rat or two. And plus, we're carrying fresh-baked bread. You don't have to be a rat to want a bite of this.
Well, what do we do if we get attacked?
don't let a few rats get you all freaked out. Hey, I took care of them the last time, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, you did. I bet you did anyway.
The people lucky enough to live in houses aren't the ones who need us to take bread to them.
You kind of remind me of like Aladdin, like street rats, so to speak. Very poor, don't live in a house, but they mean well, but they're just trying to get by. And then we are in Retrodondo. It's so pretty. Alright, so we need to go down here. That's where it said. And camera changes automatically. I did forget about that. I feel like at some point we'll end up in there, but not right now. Okay. Yeah, we can continue. Hey, look, a rat. Retrodondo sewers. So we need to maneuver these sewers and take the bread to the family person thing. Sweet. So let's save the game. We are now this Reto person. You'll start also. I'm very curious to see if anybody in the comments notices something in particular that I will talk about maybe in the next episode, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. Allegretto. Alright, so here's the rats.
Let's take care of these guys.
Reto, can you tell me what it is we have to do to fight again?
What? Wait a minute. I thought I taught you all that.
Yeah.
Did you forget already?
Well...
Read the tutorial? Yeah.
Okay, fine. But I'm not explaining the basics again.
Huh?
Item selection and use.
First off, how to use items. Press the L1 and R1 buttons to rotate through the items you've got equipped until you find what you want to use. Then you just have to press the item button. That isn't too hard, is it?
No, I get it, Reto.
Sweet. Special attacks. There we go.
Next, I'll show you how to use special attacks. There really isn't much to it. All you have to do is press the special attack button. And you can't use them up or anything, so you can use them as often as you want. Anyway, I'm gonna show you how it's done, so pay attention, okay?
So, I have to use it.
Sun Slash!
So look at that. Amazing.
Just move in close to the enemy and use your special attack. You'll finish him off in no time with an attack like that. You understood all that, right?
Yeah, sure. To use your special attack, you just have to press the special attack button, right?
Amazing. Never guessed that. Light and dark places.
Okay, one last thing. Listen close, because I'm going to teach you something super important about special attacks. Make sure you remember this. Now take a good look at what you see around us, Beat. Even though we're inside a sewer, there are some places that are light and some places that are dark, right? You see, the thing with special attacks is, depending on whether the place where you're standing is in the light or in the dark, the special attack you can use will change.
Ooh.
What? I don't get it. What do you mean?
If you're standing in the sunlight or some other bright place, you'll use a light special attack. But if you're standing someplace that's dark, like in the shade, then you'll use a dark special attack. Okay,
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna tell you for right now. Come on, let's go, Beat.
Alright, here we go. Boom.
You're not gonna beat me.
So, the light and dark special attacks are something that obviously I didn't talk about earlier, because I forgot about this particular tutorial. So, yeah, that is very, very huge. But you also notice,
I'm gonna pound you fair and square
with the rats here,
Phantom Wave! Not bad.
the beat here. Yeah, I gotta get used to that. I gotta get used to that. So, yeah. Special attacks. Light and dark. They change. As you saw, I went from that Sun Slash to Phantom Wave. So, yeah, that's a thing that you have to remember about in this game. So, yeah. And then, obviously, some enemies, such as the rats, have light tails.
Not bad.
And yeah. I will get that timing eventually.
Pretty good, huh?
Yeah, it is. So, yeah, there we go. I mean, nothing too crazy, and like I said, I see where we're supposed to be going.
I'm gonna pound you fair and square.
Yeah. So actually, if you notice with Beat, I decided not to use his.
Not bad.
But notice that he has Rapid Shooter. And if I go to the light, he has what's known as Vivid Shot.
Say cheese.
So taking pictures is actually good. Because I think you can sell the pictures and get some decent money, and that's a thing that needs to happen. So I need to remember that actually. I should do that. Peach Cookie! It's good. So he said something about items being equipped, so how do I do that? Peach Cookie. Okay, I see. Yeah, so you have, like, Floral Powder is 2 points, where Peach Cookie is 1 point. It recovers 1,000 HP, where this one recovers 50% of HP. And we have, well, basically 1,000 HP right now. So Peach Cookies actually, right now, do the best. But yeah. So items are good.
Don't take all day.
We have so much time.
Not bad.
That's good. That's good.
There we go. And Allegretto goes next. That is fantastic.
Not bad.
And the rat is coming. The rat is coming. Ah! God dang it. So what's nice is that Beat here, and I'm getting the names from the top here. Beat here.
Not much of a challenge.
I don't know if they said the name or not. But
right on.
They can, or he can do close range and long range, depending on what you do. Good job, Beat. I gotta figure out. This is for more editing me, but I gotta figure out where I'm gonna place the face cam. Because there's a lot of stuff going on the screen at once, and I want to make sure that I don't cover everything. So I wasn't going to make a separate layout, but as you guys might see, I either did or didn't. As of recording this, I have no idea if I'm going to do that. Hey, look, a rat!
Don't take all day. Not bad. You're not gonna beat me.
Yeah, we got it. We did well with the guarding that time. I'm getting a little bit better. Angel Trumpet. Okay. Those are very useful. I just don't remember exactly what they do. So, all right, let's continue here. So we're in the center of the of the sewers. Oh, I got ratted. Oh my gosh.
You better back off.
I'm so far away. Alright, so let's go.
Not bad.
Rapid shooter! Kind of tricky, huh?
And yes, I can hit both of them at the same time.
What did you think?
We are destroying these rats, and I am appreciating it because it's fun. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah. All right, so we gotta find our way through. There we go. Nice.
Come on, come on, come on!
So let's go, Allegretto.
Not bad.
Rapid shooter! Kind of tricky, huh?
Alright, I got 2 out of that 3. That's pretty good. I'm just trying to remember how that goes. So...
What did you expect?
Maybe bottom right, but then I cover the items. Yeah, I think as you guys see, I made a nice layout. I decided I'm to make a nice layout. That's like the only way I can see not covering and everything. So poison white cap, very nice, very nice. So this first episode, by the way, is going to be a little longer than the others. Oh no. But that's okay. Yeah, you are. Ah, ow. Ow. And then obviously, as time goes on, their special attacks get better. Because obviously, like I said, right now, Beat can only take pictures in the light.
Stronger and stronger.
Yeah, you are. And yeah, that's not a good thing. Oh, I found a switch. Let's give it a push. Let's. Because now we can go through this thing. Because we need to be able to go through this thing. Alright, so we're getting 3 rats per. All of these characters that we get in the end will eventually have their perks and not perks. Rapid shooter. Ow.
Not a chance, not a chance.
I like how they're all near me. And yeah, this thing's, I'm gonna say this thing's dead.
Not much to you, huh?
Allegretto is very strong. As you guys probably noticed, Allegretto is gonna be like the brunt of the force, I guess you can say. Who's gonna be just basically the, like I said, brunt of the horse. He's gonna be the one to carry the team a lot because of his strength.
Come on, let's fight.
No real big secret there. I'm sure you guys noticed by now the but running to the back of an enemy helps because they have the ability as well to guard. Once you quote-unquote break their guard or they stop guarding and whatnot, then that's fine. Then usually they're fine, but then from there it's like bleh and whatnot. But Actually, I think this is a pretty good stopping point, if I'm going to be completely honest. I know we're getting through the sewers and whatnot, but we're about to get to a pretty big cutscene. So I am going to end this first episode of Eternal Sonata here. Thank you guys so much for being here. I am super excited to get this series started, to get this up on YouTube and in a video format. I really wanted to do this for a long time. I was initially going to live stream it. I decided against it. Because I wanted to bring some content to YouTube as well. I want to focus my live streams on Pokemon shiny hunting and building for competitive teams and stuff like that, because I'm really trying to get into the competitive scenes and whatnot. So we'll go from there. And yeah. That's pretty much all I gotta say. So I hope you guys are excited about this series. I know it's probably a little confusing on exactly what's going on, but obviously, you know, we're only 43 minutes into the actual game here, you know, or 44 minutes or whatever it is. So yeah, so I do ask that you give it, obviously, more than just this episode a chance. First 3 episodes, I'm gonna say. If you don't like it after that, I'm pretty sure you probably wouldn't like it, but I'm gonna have fun in this series. I hope you guys do too. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you are excited for the series and you did like this video, hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you guys are new, and I'll see you next time. Take care, everyone. Bye.